Hi Geminis, welcome back to Souls Intersect. I have your June of 2016 reading. If you're interested in getting a private reading with me, please email me at soulsintersect@gmail.com. I do intuitive tarot video readings, and I also do past life readings. I also wanted to let you know that I put together a guided healing and meditation video, and I will post the link to that in the description to this reading. Okay, so an overview for this month. I feel that some of you are feeling in limbo, trapped and or in playing sort of a waiting game with something that is ultimately going to be a step forward for you, moving on, I'm getting for some of you. But for whatever reason, there's something that's testing your patience. I feel that there's a lot of delay with this, the Eight of Swords and the Temperance card together. So in some respect, I feel that there's also some self-deprecating thoughts here with the Eight of Swords. It feels like you, because of this delay, and because you're feeling kind of stuck, you're blaming yourself for that in a sense. And the Temperance card is also coming in to let you know to be patient with yourself as well. So it's about being patient with the situation. Things are working themselves out in the time that they need, but it's very much about being patient with and kind to yourself as well, and to not blame yourself for your circumstances right now. So I'm not feeling anything overly dramatic or tragic happening. I just feel like there is some situation that you are, again, moving away from, and not everything is quite in order to really get the ball rolling with it. It's really interesting. This is the third or fourth sign this month where I feel that there's a lot of waiting happening and delays. I'm getting again for you, and this came up with other signs, and it's come up for you before. Some people leaving a relationship, a possible marriage that they're leaving, and that there is someone else. So this King of Wands feels like a character who's involved. It feels like, so it could be a fire sign, it could be someone with a very charismatic personality, a fun-loving and humorous, and someone possibly really creative and somewhat spiritual, or that you have a spiritual connection to. I'm really seeing this white horse in the chariot leaning towards this person, and I'm almost seeing this, a little bit of that angel devil over the shoulders, getting that picture in my head. Sometimes that's kind of an aspect of the chariot too. Two sides of a personality. One, you feel like, well, to be simplistic, giving you good advice, one giving you bad advice. And I feel that with the black horse here, your patience is really being tested, and this is something that is happening to you for a reason. It feels like also with that, the foot in the water, with the Temperance card and one on land, even just the Temperance and the Chariot together here, a lot of balancing, learning how to be true to yourself and your spirit and your soul, but also to still function here and be grounded and deal with earthly things and things like red tape. And I feel that that's a lesson for you in all of this. And I'm also seeing the rainbow and kind of thinking of that pot of gold at the bottom of it awaiting you. Also, it's interesting with that kind of imagery, the sort of magical, lucky imagery. because the Nine of Cups is very much a wish card too. And so I'm just hearing for your wish fulfillment. I do feel like there is a major positive outcome coming forward for you. So with a couple of the other signs, the waiting felt a little bit more like something just waiting to get closure, or something more dramatic or even tragic waiting to find resolution. But for you, it feels a lot more like it's mainly to do with just timing and circumstances and maybe some red tape, but that it's really a positive move forward for you. And this does seem to go with other months. I know that I'm remembering the one where you had the Ace of Cups and there was a beautiful new beginning for you. I just feel like there's delays, and it seems like those delays may be continuing throughout June. And by the way, happy birthday to those of you who have June birthdays. So with this King of Wands person, I'm getting a little bit of an older sense from them. So this could just be months older, but it could be years. And even a little bit of a fatherly feel. So this could actually be a father for some of you. For those of you where it's an actual father or father figure, it feels like they're involved in helping you through this. Again, I'm seeing that white horse leaning in. It's sort of some help from above. Someone, it could also be a guide, so someone actually in spirit, or a father who's passed away, really helping you work through this, helping to set these things in motion for you, helping to speed it up, and for your goal to be as accomplished as soon as possible. It feels like a really positive, helpful energy. And it's also a lot of luckiness there. I'm seeing this gold and thinking of just things kind of turning to gold and luck. So financially, there's been something for some of you already, because I already got that pot of gold. It feels like there's a message here about something financial. It could also be spiritual riches. So I think that there's gifts. There's gifts that can be of a physical nature and a spiritual nature, and both for some of you. And this is just a beautiful time for you. Really enjoy the time. Really enjoy the moment. So the message here is that with all of these gifts flowing in, it feels like you have all these wonderful gifts. This is such a beautiful transition period for you, but you also have your patience being tested, and that devil on your shoulder kind of bringing up some of your demons and things that you're working through, and face those and do try to work through them. But with all of those gifts, it feels like the message really is to also enjoy the moment, because this is such a beautiful time that you're going to look back on with beautiful remembrance. And I'm getting that from the Six of Cups too, some of that nostalgia. It's a really important rite of passage for you right now, whatever is happening. And again, it's something that you're going to look upon fondly from the future looking back. And so even though it feels difficult, try to enjoy the moment as much as possible. Okay. And to pray also. I'm really seeing the angelic nature of the temperance here when I say that. And then also for some of you, the King of Wands is just, not just, but is someone in spirit, is not someone in the situation in the physical, someone in spirit. So pray to your guidance, even if you aren't in a place where you are in touch with them directly. I haven't tapped into that directly. Pray to them to help you to get through this and to help you enjoy it too, because you do have your guidance there with you. Okay, for those of you who have a fire sign, or someone with this King of Wands type of personality in your life, I'm seeing him stomping. I'm seeing him stomping his wand and feet onto this checkered floor, and I'm hearing it kind of reverberate too through the halls, and I'm seeing the columns in the Nine of Cups too. This person is, I'm getting this now more in a romantic sense. He's been waiting for you too. He's feeling as impatient as you on some level. He may not be showing it to you. It could be a she also. They may not be showing it to you, but they're very much feeling it, and they're dreaming. I see them dreaming about this embrace and this Nine of Cups. This particular depiction is very romantic too, so I'm really picking up on that romantic energy now. They want to rush towards you with the speed of this chariot, and they're also being prevented from doing so because of some things in the way. Some of it are your delays, some of it are delays on their end. They're having some of this too. And they're also working through some issues too, because with that stomping, I feel like there's a bit of this temper, and it's something that they have to work through too. So they have a little bit of that devil on their shoulder going on. It feels like a nice balance, though. I see you too at the opposite ends of this, with some of this struggle in between, which are both major arcana. So these are huge lessons. But both of you on those ends there, and then with the wish card, I do feel that there's a positive outcome here. Lots of lessons in between, though. I feel like this is a message that came up for you before, possibly last month, Gemini. For the final message, I want to go to the Six of Cups. This always brings up past lives for me. Past lives are something I specialize in, and it's a signal for me in readings, in tarot readings too, with either in the sense of the romantic relationship or the fatherly one. It feels like there's a past life here involved. And so two things there. One, it's going to bring up some of the issues are amplified. The things, the lessons that you're working through, that you're learning about, they're amplified because they've taken place in a past life as well. And also, the other part of that is that it's something, even if you feel like some things are resolved right now, once you get through this transition, you're still going to face some of these past life dynamics going forward. I feel that, wow, I'm really seeing an interesting, the Six of Cups and Nine of Cups are playing off each other in an interesting way. The cloak is blue in both for the male figure, and then the hair is yellow in both for the female figure. This could be someone that you've known from childhood for some of you, coming back into your life. And so for some of you, the King of Cups may not be in your life yet. It could be coming up still. But the other message there is, well, two. One, this person makes you feel like a child, makes you in a good way. There's a playful nature to it, makes you feel really at home, and that's something that you're going to embrace going forward. So there's going to be a positive side to this remembrance, this past life remembrance, but there's always a flip side, and so there's still going to be things to work through there. There's still going to be lessons that need to be learned, even past this transition in terms of past life stuff. If you may also start to get flashes of it. If you need help with that, if you're interested in learning about the past life with this King of Wands character, or anyone else, definitely contact me about a past life reading. You can check out my website. There's a little bit of info about it on there too, soulsintersect.weebly.com. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up here, Gemini. And if you have any questions, please leave comments or feel free to email me, soulsintersect@gmail.com. Thank you.